Now the viewers will never know.
That or terms of service.
Oh, I love shiny.
Live.
I love the shiny. Hello.
Hello.
There.
Hello.
Can we get a quick mic check? Make sure that I'm not coming in too quiet.
Mic test.
Mic test.
Mic check 1, 2.
Check.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself. Everybody talk.
Whoa.
Everybody talk.
Skibbity.
Got them on.
All right, I'll say it.
I'm just captain.
You're my little yacht champ. Come here.
I hate every word of every. Never say those words again.
Mr. Rizletric, send this yacht to the Skibbity dimension and have her Ohio'd!
Okay, it sounds like somebody is picking up somebody else's voices because I'm hearing people in double, and then your voice is a little bit quiet, Storm. But other than that, everything sounds fine.
I guess it's normally Blair who bleeds.
Yeah, how do I sound right now?
You sound fine to me.
Go back.
Hold on, real quick. Testing! Anything?
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Pop a quiz.
Here,
Surprise, motherfucker.
Speak again, Storm, but at a normal level. Don't yell, because that's going to ruin it.
Sorry. Testing.
All rise, motherfucker.
Okay, that does sound a little bit better, yeah. And it sounds like the bleeding has stopped as well.
Wrong size, mother. Some fries, mother. I love that video.
Who got there? Rude ass, motherfucker.
Blue eyes, motherfucker.
Apple pies, mother.
Sorry, when you said blue eyes, motherfucker, my brain went to the Blue Eyes White Drag Queen video.
Apria lies, motherfucker.
That one works, actually. 5 guys, motherfucker.
God, I love that one Five Guys picture where they take a picture of the outside, the sign is like burnt out, and it's like, oh no, one of them left, and then the other one burns out, and it's just the V left, and like, no, he came back.
Welcome back to Fate Umbral Veil.
Hello, everyone.
Well, welcome to the seagull nest.
Where all we did was talk about Pokemon before we.
Yeah, it was great.
God damn it! That's what we should have called the fucking fan server, the Seagull's Nest. Son of a bitch. That could be our. If we ever do like a premium members thing where we have like an exclusive voice chat, that's the channel that they get to go into, is the Seagull's Nest. Yes, you get to be a seagull.
Yeah, before we actually started streaming, we were talking about our favorite shiny Pokemon because there are a lot of good ones.
There are some very good
ones.
Let
us know what your favorite shiny Pokemon is down in the comments. When this goes on YouTube.
Why is the Charcadet line just different eye color?
I don't know, but the evolutions, especially Surledge. Anyway.
Yes.
Anyway.
Also, to quote Brendan Lee Mulligan, the comments.
Yes. Comments.
So, as usual, we will be my mind just blanked, don't worry about it. We're back with Fate Umbral Veil. It's one of those days. To be fair, we've been going off about.
It's just one of those days.
20 minutes now, so I'm getting derailed. News. Tomorrow is the last day that the form will be up. If you want to play test our Braveheart setting, you know where to go. It's in the Discord thing. It's in the links. The links are in the description. After WarMarch, we will be going back into Ancient Crests, finishing that out. We'll be bouncing around for campaigns for a little bit before we come back to Fate Umbral Veil for the war. Finally, no more putting it off, no more side games. Just good old-fashioned Thomas Edison punching the shit out of Abraham Lincoln.
I don't know if I want to believe Storm on this one.
Why did you spoil the War 2 server, Storm?
Fuck.
Yeah, God fucking damn it, dude.
So we're working so hard on Edison and whatever it was, Lincoln.
No, Edison's already.
You
a
don't
servant.
know the heroic
I know.
spirit Abraham Lincoln?
He was a vampire hunter.
He was a vampire hunter.
With what an AK-47, right? Or no, he used like an axe or some shit.
Oh god, something like that. I hate how fun that movie is, as bad as it is.
It's so good.
It's so bad, it's so fun.
Let me take us into the actual stream.
Looks like we're gonna have to change our servant cell.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So, beyond that, we have Button Mash this week. We have Stockholm Syndrome next week, I think.
No, it's this week, I think.
No, it's this week.
Yeah, it's this week.
I'm off.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Well, I guess we gotta go take Storm in to get his brain checked again.
Might not be a
we
half
just
bad
did that.
idea. Beyond that, can't really say that we're doing much else aside from plans.
I mean, you mentioned the new campaigns. Do we actually want to like say what we're actually doing, or do we want to wait till it happens?
Let's at least wait until we've started the. Let's wait until we've at least started with Digimon. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me.
So join our Discord server. We do fun stuff, and sometimes we play video games with everybody in there.
Yeah. Come beat Storm at Digimon TCG.
God damn it! I've already got like 5 people who
and
can do that. We don't need any more.
And watch Zell bully him.
Or us. Storm doesn't have to be the only target. You can bully us as well.
Don't bully me, Miss Nagatoro.
Oh man, I love that anime.
It's a good anime. But only a little bully.
Jay does not
I'm just
like
a
it.
little guy. I'm just a little guy.
We're all just little guys here.
Mm-hmm.
So, let me get some music going, and then I'm gonna roll a die, figure out who's going. Let's see here. What do we got? This should do it. Actually, no, it's a little too funky. What do we got here?
There's such a thing.
There we go.
Too much funk.
Too much le funk.
Yeah.
All right, time for the dice roll. Who's gonna?
It's a fake.
I'm gonna do it over here. Do D6.
Jeez, oh, truth.
Reroll. 3. It's Zell.
That's a D8.
Oh
well,
shit!
that's perfect because he was actually in the room the whole time.
Jay, it's you.
What? Even in the I got kicked out of the room. How am I supposed to know what happened in there?
What? Were you actually out of the voice chat when that happened?
No, Jay was ill.
No,
Jay was in the cold. Also ill.
My character got kicked out of the room, so I wasn't paying attention to what was happening because I wasn't supposed to be listening to it.
The dice say you gotta do it. No.
It should only be what it should only be what Zell, Yari, and Neil because they were actually in the room.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, we started off actually getting to Saalfield.
Close, but not quite. You didn't hit Saalfield. You hit southernmost city. Even I forgot its name. God damn it! Hold on.
Remember,
Is it actually Frankfurt?
No, that's
Remember
Rudolstadt.
Honda?
Brutal
Yeah,
shot, right?
Yeah, remember Honda? What was it? Honda or Zell paid for that family's like next 10 years of.
Oh,
Yes,
it was Honda.
I was gonna get there.
That was Honda.
Ironically, for Germany, we then got the best full English breakfast we possibly could have.
I mean,
We also watched a couple almost have a domestic right in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
A domestic breakfast, you mean?
Sure.
Nothing else that could
As
be.
Honda pays for a year of their pay.
Effectively, Honda paid for I want to say 5 major occasions, according to their menu.
You just made them the richest people in this city, in this town. Or the richest regular people in this town. Honda then spotted one of his kinsmen in the bushes, disguised as an old man. They dragged us into a building and said, "Hey, we know you're meant to be here. You're looking for Lord Yokinobu. We can take you there, but we're gonna have to put a bag over your head." And all of us went, "Fine, but if you do anything, you're dead."
And they were like, okay.
So we got in the cart. Yep, we got in the cart.
Except for Ryder.
We were attacked by Gadriel's Chimera.
They put up more of a fight than I thought they would.
Yeah, those things hurt a little.
Considering that Ryder made one of them fuck off.
Yeah, no, they were a little nasty. So we dealt with those after Ryder used another one of his abilities to make one of them just go away until he summons one back. Which is going to be fun later. Because that was it, right? Is you can make them go away and then you can pull it to your side later in the future. Claire?
Pardon?
Ryder's ability, it's you can make a beast go fuck off and then you can call it back to your side later on, right?
Yep, and it'll be under my control.
Yes.
We should probably put that on the wiki.
Yeah, we should update the wiki.
The wiki is a massive undertaking.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yes.
I already started, but...
So after that, was there a second fight or anything when we actually got...
No.
On that? No, okay.
No, not really.
So yeah, we get to where Yukinobu's based. And we get to his base. It's still kind of under construction. Because they had to move again after Mirror Demon. And he asks that the servants stay out of the room. While Honda is welcome back into the Yako. And Minase and Rex learn that Yukinobu has gotten Saber. And he is Saber Red Heil. Because he used Sternwind.
Yeah, fun guy.
Yeah.
And
apparently he's a gremlin.
That was a bad point for my sound to cut out.
Oh.
And Saber Heil.
Oh no! Oh no, Saber Elon Musk.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
No, anyway. But no, Saber rather Heil. Because that is how you pronounce that.
It's actually Riderick.
It is. Is it Irish and not Welsh?
No, it's English.
That's maybe Cornish. That's not English. That might be Cornish. I'll give you Cornish.
I mean,
Hold
okay.
on, I'm looking it up. Did I mispronounce it?
I don't know,
Double D
Storm.
is some
I swear
kind
I
of
looked this
Celtic.
up.
In the
I don't
I
know,
know for a
Storm.
fact
I
I-
think I'm gonna refer. I think I'm gonna defer to the Englishman on this one.
Well, you know
in
what?
I'm also part Welsh, and it looks a lot more Welsh than it does English, but it could also be Irish or Cornish.
Here we go.
It's Arthurian, I know.
He was
it's
a ruler
yeah.
of Alt Clut, a Brittonic kingdom in the Hen Ogledd or Old
Oh,
North of
he's
Britain.
Breton. He's Breton. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Hey, how's it
Which
going,
I
Zan?
think,
hence English.
hey Zan,
Old
English, but like old Celtic, Gaelic English almost. It's what tends to it's I forget the exact history, but I think it's become similar to Cornish.
In any case, Riderick Heil.
Yes,
Or Riderick
Okay.
the Generous.
Yes.
Degenerate.
Yeah, he's the generous. But yes, we know he's a gremlin. That's all we know, because he's currently hanging out with Azra and Solaris.
Having the time of their lives, then.
Yep. Solaris is loving every moment of it.
He was in the beginning.
For the first 10 minutes. Yeah, we made a deal that we are going to stick together until we are going to work together, or at least non-aggression towards each other until Akira is back, and then everything's fair game. And I think maybe once Gadriel's fucked up, like Gadriel's out, maybe just out of petty revenge, but one and the same maybe at this point.
Yeah.
There's also a lot more information he gave you.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
very open
summarizing.
right now. Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah. I'm summarizing, so I'm not going for 20 minutes. He also told us that they are waiting for us at the church. Apart from the more specifics on exactly what he said, because it's been a couple weeks and I don't remember every little bit of detail, I think that's about where we left off.
More or less. Take an inspiration.
Let's go. I'm gonna need after what you DM'd me.
You're gonna need...
After what
Wait.
you DM'd me and then strongly hinted at during the week.
I forgot what I DM'd you. What did I say?
You asked
Oh my,
me a
he's
question
such a
about...
dipshit.
Yeah. You asked me a question about something, and then in like 20 minutes afterwards, you went like, "I sure have asking leading questions."
Oh, right, that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, spoilers. That was me.
Oh right, the psychological torment. I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Spoilers. He didn't say who it was. It was me.
It was me!
It was me, Austin.
It was me, Barry.
Anyway. But yeah, also, if you want to fill in, what else? Yukinobu said, I don't remember. Again, I don't remember every word, but like...
He did specify that the spear used by the servant of Gadriel, he confirmed that he gave you the information they had thus far. Gadriel's servant is Lancer, his spear is the Lumen of Kelchar. They're not sure his exact identity yet, but they're researching it.
Spear has been used by a few people, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah. They do have a solid hunch, but nothing concrete yet, and they're not going to send you out with faulty information.
Yeah.
Other than that, they have a sneaking suspicion the Mirror Demon is a servant, but they're unsure their classification because could be a caster, could be an assassin, could be something else. They're not sure. What else?
Also, not knowing we have Rider and Berserker knocked a few names off the list for them, I believe.
Oh yeah, another thing, the reason he gave you Saber's true name was to earn the trust of Rex, because he's technically not Yako. So it was a trade agreement. He got Berserker's true name, and Rex got Saber's true name.
Yep.
And Minase doesn't have to reveal shit, which is good because she doesn't know it.
Actually, that's going to come up in a second.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Because naturally, like naturally, this is a big sharing session, but we'll get to that. Other than that, yeah, I can't really think of too much else that he mentioned directly or indirectly.
I'm just confirming what everyone knew about everything.
Yeah, more or less. Oh yeah, he did tell you guys about Nicola and Aurelius and the Second War.
Yep.
Second war, you say?
Which we didn't know about because of Undyne, but now we know that, yeah.
Oh, that's another thing. Did you guys tell him about Undyne?
Did we mention Undyne?
I don't think I mentioned her. I
think we mentioned that we met another servant. I don't think we met like Dave Dietz.
Right.
Yeah, I think I heard the servant. No, master.
Get him.
Oh god, how do I fucking mod him?
Oh, hold on.
Dan?
Mine.
In the name of God, ye not guilty!
Get out of here!
Yeah. Okay, I can't see it, sadly, so if you click on their name...
Yeah, I got them.
Oh, you got them? Okay.
Yeah, you got him out of here. I just can't figure out how to do it.
Yeah, it's you click on their name, and then under the, like, follow whisper buttons, there's the ban... time out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this has got a cool design.
So, after this big ol' sharing sesh, Yukinobu leans back. To be quite perfectly honest, I didn't anticipate this would go this smoothly.
What did you expect?
Well, considering the three of you and your history with the Yako thus far, I kind of imagine that you three wouldn't exactly have the highest opinion of me. In all fairness, though, at least some of that was my own fault.
If Kevin hadn't played his hand a little too hard, I probably wouldn't, but it didn't sound like you had any hand in my, my kicking out, so.
Unfortunately, that one was over my head.
You want the reason we have to deal with what we have to deal with in the lock, so yeah.
Plus, what was I gonna do? Just take Akira away from you? Yeah, that's not fair for her.
I appreciate the sentiment. Yes. Honda, if you would let the other two in. They sat outside for long enough. We said what needs to be said.
Let me go find them.
Just burst through the door. No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
I will go out and find Berserker and Rider.
Berserker Rider, where exactly are you two right now?
Well, our tokens are right outside the door.
Yeah, she would have just been standing, like, leaning out up against the wall, waiting for them to finish whatever they were doing.
I do remember...
I remember Rider going exploring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had I had asked about the water because I wasn't sure if it was water or the blue crystals, and then I came back.
Oh, that was just water.
Okay.
It looks like they accidentally hit a spring while they were down here.
Yeah.
Rex did say if you wanted to explore the place, you could have.
Yep. Yeah, I'd looked around in all the rocky areas, but there wasn't anything that we had seen, so.
Berserker, are you gonna move your token?
E.
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 As you walk in, Yukinobu regards Berserker. You are...
Oh, please tell me he does. Please tell me he can't figure out which one is which.
Do you think he'd think we're the opposite?
He looks between... I'm gonna dice roll to see which one he would think.
Please, please.
Come on, fail.
Turns to his right. You are... Edgar?
No. No, I do not share that name. I am the one known as Ryder.
Yeah, oh, you're Ryder. Okay.
I see.
Oh, Ryder, it's so good to see you.
Turns towards Berserker.
Rex is trying to keep a neutral face.
She's got a very unamused look on her face, crossed arms, tapping foot impatiently.
I had assumed you would be, well...
What, taller?
Yes.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Toga turns to Rex. This is your servant?
Rex would nod. Yes, she is. Is there a problem?
Is she old enough to drive?
Now I'm curious.
I just assume this door just fucking slams.
She's going to walk out of the... She's trying so hard not to, like, be an asshole in front of these people because she knows that this meeting is really important. So she's going to excuse herself from the room.
We just hear the laughter from the distance.
Yeah, he really fucking psychotic laughter from outside the door, walks back in. If we can continue on without the stupid questions, please.
Apologies if I offended. I'm just... When we were given the information regarding the Grail War, we assumed that, we were told we would be summoning heroes of history who would be fighting on our behalf, and... What? You're awfully young for this. Aren't you a little young to be participating in a Grail War?
Yes, she is.
The full Isabella. Thank you.
It works for me.
She's going to smile in a very aggressive way and laugh to herself. I'm 45 years old, if that helps at all.
What would it be to convince him that you're that old? What role would it be?
I mean, surely I'll have advantage because I'm telling the truth.
You're telling the truth, but the words are coming from somebody whose physical body does not look like it is older than 18.
I'd say persuasion check, but like
Persuasion check. Versus
Persuasion.
you are telling the truth.
Share some random
have-
trivia about Edgar Allan Poe.
Well, I have advantage on persuasion, so.
Yukinobu, no!
Fucking God,
Why is it
Yukinobu.
not rolling? There we go.
Okay, that's good.
Yuki taking Noble.
Okay, there we go. I don't know why it took so long to show up.
If you are the heroic spirit Edgar Allan Poe, then I see no issue. Coco walks over, reaches into her pocket. She's going to hold out some candy to you.
I berserker of God.
For a malt liquor if you had it instead.
I look to him, stare at him. I don't.
Don't provoke my crazy ass servant, for the love of God.
I think I know what he's like.
I'll see what we have.
Why, thank you.
Head over here.
Heroes come all shapes and sizes. Don't judge with how they look. Oh, you look great.
Understood. In any case, there is one other point of conversation. Minase, would you be willing to share the name of your servant?
Just kind of dart out to Ryder. I'm gonna be honest with you. That depends on if he's willing to share it all. He hasn't actually told me yet.
I see.
It is wise for one to keep a strategic advantage for as long as need be.
You see, the way that this works is some of us have weaknesses attached with our true names. I have, of course, I'm not that case, but I assume that he is.
Understandable, considering that we may at some point become adversaries. I will not press you.
Admirable.
Toka comes back. She has a small saucer of sake with her.
Oh, I've had this before. This is your rice wine, right?
Yes. We don't really have anything imported at the moment, but this is what we have.
I'm not fussy. This will get the job done. She will throw it back like a shot.
Uh-huh.
Don't suppose I can take a bottle with me if you've got some spare.
I'll take a look. That's over here, starts like moving stuff around.
I just heard cat shake.
My mind just had Markiplier going, "You paying attention? Jingle, jingle."
Jingling the keys.
Yeah.
So, have you decided upon where to set up your base yet?
We're still looking. we kept getting waylaid on the road here, so we haven't really had a chance to properly look around.
I see. I would offer you a place here, but with it being under construction, I'm afraid that there isn't much actual space. And moreover, assuming that demon is still out there, it's probably still trying to figure out a way to get to us.
Yeah, 3 servants based in one place seems like a bit of a seems like an easy place to just blow up first.
Yes.
Exactly. We already had to set up a boundary in order to make sure that we couldn't be seen from a distance. If anyone were to find out about this place while we were all inside it, that could be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
After you're done at the church, I'll send one of my men to help you get used to the area. Point out some places that may be for sale or for rent. If possible, I might even be able to help you obtain them. I would offer you some Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. One, I think, Major.
I would offer you some motorcycles as transportation, but unfortunately, we don't have any to spare right now.
The office appreciate it.
Don't tread on me.
No, Steppy.
Toka, Steppy on Rider.
My tail.
How dare you?
Oh, right, she just tripped on his tail. Oh my god.
What
I didn't
the
even
fuck
catch
was
it.
that?
Right.
It's not hidden, it's just under the hat. It's just under the hat effects.
Beyond this, I can't rightfully say there's much more that I can inform you on. We'll do what we can to aid you, but ultimately, right now, our forces are mostly tied up with dealing with Gabriel's Chimera. If you can...
You need an extra hands.
Give me time and I could have them on your side.
Turns. Would you mind elaborating?
I hold dominion over most phantasmal creatures. I'll show this by pointing my hand towards Honda and hoping he does something.
Are you going to invoke your noble phantasm to make him do something?
No, but given how he's reacted before, I figured he would.
Honda, do you?
I'm saying in the back, not talking because this has nothing really to do with me. My main concern is getting out of here so I can potentially go start to search for Akira some more.
So how will you act with Wyatt points at you?
I'm basically I'm at the point that I know Ryder can make me do something, so I'm not really trying to get. I'm basically staying out of the way.
At this point, you're so used to the threat of Ryder's presence that you've become accustomed to it.
Yeah, I'm just shrinking in the back because I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. Why are you bringing me into this? I don't need this.
Powering, basically. But
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
You see, my mere presence causes fear in him.
Well, that is an interesting ability that could come in handy against those forces. If we come across a large concentration of them or a nest, we will, in all likelihood, call on you.
Very well.
noted.
At the moment, however, He pulls out a map and starts, like, laying it out. As it stands, the Yako are being segmented into 3 different forces to cover the area. The biggest force is over here, next to Sundberg. We're trying not to cover Saalfield itself because we don't want to encroach on the church. And Rudolstadt is too far away from either of those cities to be an effective defense. Frankfurt as well. So so I would say right now the forces are 80% in Sundberg, 10% in Saalfield, and 10% in Rudolstadt.
Makes sense.
Question. You've been dealing with these nests. Have you counted them? And so what's the situation with those? Like,
They burrow underground. When we first wandered into one, we assumed it was some kind of feeding den. Until we noticed the egg sacs on the walls.
Oh, lovely.
Goat eggs.
This
No one
represents
hated that.
Don't even
That's-
joke about that.
That's
Holy
the
God, no.
worst thing I've heard today.
mm,
What?
I didn't even know I could hear that. Thank you.
Come on down. We got your goat eggs. We got your goat milk. We can get you goat bacon.
Oh!
God.
I mean, goat milk and goat bacon are normal sentences. Those are reasonable words.
Come on down to goat dinner.
Goat milk,
Everything's
goat milk.
made from goat.
Goat milk is actually
Absolutely
pretty
nothing
good.
about that was reasonable.
Goat milk is pretty good, actually.
Of course you would say that, you're British.
Those are goat milk is normal.
People drink goat milk.
Well, where
Even
I
though
live in
people
these
drink-
United States, milk comes from a cow.
In your country, not all of you, yes, but in your country, there's a group of people who don't want to pasteurize their goddamn milk. So who's fucking talking?
Goat yo, no.
Take
No.
that.
Wait, is that what Gogurt is?
You know what?
Stop.
Stop.
Silence. Our word kill, all of you.
Okay,
Everybody, including
I
everybody
have
watching this
180
stream,
we're good.
everybody is now wondering exactly how goat eggs get stuck to the wall. Have fun with that.
You know, the goat
Well,
eggs.
you throw them, obviously.
Exactly.
all right.
Everything else is normal, but goat eggs is where I draw the line.
Okay, I can see you on goat milk. Goat bacon, though.
It would just be like
Okay.
goat meat cut
I
into
was gonna say, isn't
strips.
that just regular bacon?
No, goat is bacon is pig. Yo.
Goat, goat,
Goat.
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 Isn't that Pokemon?
Let's go goat.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
It's full circle, everybody.
Yeah. But no, I guess you could do goat bacon because of like just cutting it into strips. Like theoretically,
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it bacon.
Well,
But,
because
like-
there's turkey bacon.
Oh yeah, no, fair enough.
That's-
Fair enough. Then
Yeah, that's
totally
just
fine.
it's just turkey cut into the shape of bacon.
Fair enough. You know what? I take that back. Totally
Important
valid
war
bacon.
talks we're having right now.
Exactly.
Real efficient.
Anywho,
Joyce,
anyway, seagulls.
back into it.
If reality reasserts itself.
It's concerning that these chimera have been able to reproduce on their own. Typically, one would assume that when it comes to creatures made from magecraft, they wouldn't be able to recreate outside of their owner's laboratory. If possible, sorry, go ahead.
No, continue.
If possible, I'd like to investigate this and figure out exactly what's going on and what's allowing them to do this.
And it's concerning because if the able to reduce is all of them able to do that, which means the more dangerous ones can as well.
We've also come across some uncommon combinations. There's reports of a particularly aggressive gorilla.
Oh yeah, the
We've
gorilla.
heard about the gorillas.
We looked into those prior. Apparently, for the last couple of years prior to this, Gabriel has been importing animals from all over the world. Don't be surprised to see something that you don't even recognize.
Good to know. Would you happen to have the locations of certain nests you haven't dealt with yet?
I'll have one of my scouts make a map for you and send it to you when it's ready. But a more effective method would probably be to offer your services as escorts. Not that kind of escort. With so many dangers in the forest nowadays, there are a lot of caravans that travel around and need protection. They don't understand half of what they're seeing, and Gadriel's parading it around in the light of day. If the Mages Association were to find out, I'm pretty sure that everybody in the valley would be put on a death list.
Yeah, we'll see if we can deal with her as fast as possible before that happens.
Honda, this goes for you as well. If you come across anything in the middle of your search, get rid of it. The last thing we need is the Mages Association blowing up the valley before we find Akira and get her out.
Good.
What about Tetsuo?
What about who?
What about Tetsuo? Storm.
I think that was an Akira reference. An Akira reference.
It is.
Okay, so at what one day
At
in
what
the far
point does Akira get psychic mind powers and can start to like blow shit up?
I thought you were going to say at what point does Akira get a motorcycle?
That too.
Don't worry.
Well, now
about
you
it.
got
Who has motorcycles? I'm just saying.
Now you gotta. You just
Yeah.
said they had motorcycles.
Yeah.
You set
like,
yourself up.
The plan was probably someone teaching how to ride a motorbike at some point before she got kidnapped. So
I mean,
Jesus.
it's called the Akira slide.
We're going
Anyway.
to come back to this in like 30 to 40 sessions.
yeah.
It'll be a
Look,
great
that-
payoff.
you-
Everyone will
you-
clap.
You spoiled my epilogue for Minase. Is teaching Akira how to do a motorbike slide. Anyway,
We're trying to maintain some level of presence, but with all the locations in the valley, it's almost impossible.
so basically just be on the lookout.
If you see anything, do your best to relay it to me, and I'll try to marshal our forces as quickly as possible. And so help me when I find the person who took Akira in the first place. Every single Yako in the valley will be mobilized.
Understood.
But they're with you. We should probably get heading to the church then, right?
I imagine they're expecting you. I believe you're the blast masters to get here.
Which means once we are done with there, the war will begin.
More or less. Do your best to stay alive.
Same to you.
Oh, and Toka. make sure he sleeps at some point today.
Trust me, I'll make sure.
Minase just nods.
Come on, I'll see you guys out.
There's the nod.
Say we'll nod and follow.
Any last questions you want to get off your chest? Anybody?
I mean, I'm just making sure everyone's doing alright, but it seems the answer is no.
Well, to be fair, the Yako hadn't been involved in a conflict this big before. Ordinarily, we'd have the backing of a bunch of other mage families, but considering they're not involved in this, it's not exactly as though we have our normal routine of trade between us. Hold on.
I love the clusterfuck going on right now, by the way.
Yeah.
Everyone trying not
Also-
to step on each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry, but also yes. Heal, you get there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
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 We're moving tokens, so.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Oh,
Give me a sec.
Oh. Okay. I'm just the one not seeing you move. So, weird. There we go.
Woohoo!
I had to zoom out to see where you guys were at so I can move.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we're
Oh.
good.
That's the power of a Honda. I'm sorry.
Ah!
Now that's what I call
You
off-roading.
should, you should meet his sister Kia.
Oh my god.
And their sibling Toyota.
Don't talk
What about
about my
Hyundai?
siblings like that.
God damn it.
Yeah. Question, Toka.
Go ahead.
Should we manage to be able to retrieve Kira back from a hazard? How should we go about getting her back to the base here?
We may not have that much of a fighting force at the moment, but we do have spies in more or less every city available. If you're able to find her, it shouldn't take us too long to figure out exactly where you all are. Especially since it would be unfitting for the Yako not to have somebody watching their allies' backs.
So, find one of your allies, and wait.
Find her, keep her safe. If you can, try to get word directly to Yukinobu. Otherwise, a lot of Honda's kin are in the forest as well.
Right.
I wish you the best of luck.
Yes. This place is a bounded field, right?
Yeah, there's a bounded field around this place.
If it stop, give me 1 second. What's this? Oh, where? Does it stop the sending spell from happening?
The what spell?
The sending spell.
Oh, no.
All right, good to know. Then.
So we'll have to send someone outside and get them to pass it through, basically.
Yeah,
It would make sense for Ryder too, since he's the quickest.
Or that.
honestly, considering how fast riders are supposed to be, it would probably be the best for a rider to come straight to us. I'll see if I can't get Yukinobu to set up a trigger. You, tall one. Turns to Ryder.
Calling me tall is my trigger. No,
God.
He is the berserker.
How fast are you exactly?
Let's see if I can move that much on a dash. That is what did we find out? Like 60 miles an hour?
Yeah, more or less.
It's a little, yeah, it's like 30 or it might be, I think it's 30 or something.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because we were talking about Usain Bolt. Yeah. So,
Yeah, I was remembering it's like you can keep up with a car.
Yeah. So at this day and age, I would be twice as fast as any automobile. So.
Mhm.
She lets out a low whistle. If only our motorcycles were as fast as you, might be able to get somewhere.
I mean, secondary question, here, Ryder, because I actually don't know this. We were having concerns about Berserker and Rex keep being separated. Are you able to be away from me for long enough?
Sadly, no. During the ritual, I was forced to maintain a physical form and be near you at most all times.
Okay, so I'd be coming with you if we do this then.
Precisely.
Good to know.
Do not worry, my second steed is just as fast as my first.
Good to know, more than just leaving Rex and Berserker high and dry, but yeah, we'll manage.
I'll see if I can't get Yukinobu to make a modification to the bounded field, specifically for Ryder. In any case, good luck, kid.
Thanks, you too. Don't die.
I'll do my best.
Just gives her a hard slap on the shoulder.
She staggers.
Yeah. Oh no, big. 20 strength, much larger. Yeah, there's a stagger there, but the way, probably in a very similar way that Toka used to do to her.
So, as you head out, there is a carriage waiting for you if you want to take it. Right now, you are here.
We are
Yes.
where? I know we're in that little building up north.
Yeah, we are here. We're heading here, I believe.
Yep, you're heading to Saalfield.
We're heading south. Okay.
Yep. So,
1, 2, 3, 4.
let's see here. Where's the
Just
thing?
5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Thank you.
7. Or if you wanted to risk combat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think we go a little. I think we take a safer route.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, to avoid the gorillas.
Yeah.
The gorillas. They're in the trees. They're in the goddamn trees!
I mean, that's where they should be.
God.
I'd be worried if they weren't.
So, you take the carriage, Ryder. You can tell as you progress through the area. At this point, I would say it's about 8, 9 in the morning when you start moving. So it would be at least 3 in the afternoon by the time you got there. You can tell that there are things near the forest path. You're not sure if they're holding back because they sense the servants on board, or if it's your aura specifically. But they are keeping their distance for the moment.
Got it.
Otherwise, the forest is oddly dark, very heavy. As you're driving through, it feels almost like a weight is over you. Something's up here. You're not quite sure what.
Perhaps there's a ambush.
It isn't until about halfway there that you finally notice you're in the middle of winter. There's hardly any snow on the ground.
Oh.
It's actually quite temperate.
Oh, Dernwin must be nearby. No.
You hadn't noticed. You spoiled it. Spoiled it. Spoiled it. You hadn't noticed before because, you stopped in town in Rudelstadt once for a sandwich, got immediately taken up to the Yako's headquarters, and then... Oh, wait a second, I just realized. It was early morning when you got there, so 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 10, then it'd be closer to 5 in the evening by the time you got there. Okay. Just a big day overall.
Yeah, because I didn't want to say anything, but I was like, man, we went through a whole day already. That was quick.
Yeah. I might need to rearrange these hexes because it just occurred to me. 3 hours is... I know what a 3-hour distance looks like, and this is supposed to be a 5-hour drive by carriage.
I mean, are you doing on driving speed or carriage, car speed or carriage speed?
Oh, that's right. Shoot, what's carriage speed again? I forgot.
Doesn't it cut it in half? Off the top of my head.
I'm pretty sure it cuts it in half. So let's go with that then. That carriage transport cuts the time in each hex by half. So instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours.
There is a ruling for this. I know there's a ruling for this in 5e. I'm looking it up now.
Look it up.
And if I am the one that's driving it.
Oh yeah, so well, you weren't the one driving it for the first one. This one, yes.
Okay. So it's double the speed it had before.
But the point is, you've been in this town for less than a day, and you didn't notice it at first, but it's a lot warmer than where you came from.
Okay. It's warm.
Yeah, it's okay. So how it works in 5e is that you go at normal walking pace, but you don't get penalties for doing fast speed because you're not actually tiring yourself out.
Say it to me like I'm 5.
So, you can do fast speed as if it were normal, so it's 4 miles an hour. It's fast travel speed.
Yep. It's like a regular person sprinting, but...
Okay, so assuming that each hex is a mile, then that would only be... Oh shoot, I did it again.
1, 2, 3, 4... 1. So that'd be an hour and a quarter. If we were in a straight line to solve.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 hour. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, it'd only take you 2 hours to get to Saalfield then. So you would get to Saalfield at roughly 10 in the morning? 10:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Storm. Would I be under the correct assumption that I have explored Rudelstadt and Frankfurt during the time that they were at the cabin preparing?
I would say you would have at least gotten to Rudelstadt. Frankfurt. Frankfurt is a bit of an oddball because it's on that cliff. You would have needed to have gone through Sonnenberg in order to get to it, or scale the sheer cliff.
Okay, so I've at least examined. I've already investigated thoroughly route down here and didn't find any clues for it, correct?
No, but you felt some weird stuff while you were down there. Bounded fields.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely would have ran into those. Especially around the lake.
Okay. I am going to, while they're all traveling down to God, I can't pronounce these names. I hate German names.
Welcome to
while they're all going down to Saalfield, I'm going to hop off the carriage in Sonnenberg and run around in fox form, trying to see if I can catch any whiffs of her.
Of Akira? Alright. Roll me investigation.
Okay. Come on, investigation. It's not my best stat, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, not bad.
19?
Yeah, everybody, let's go.
Come on,
That is not enough to get anything from here. There's so many people moving around and so many smells coming at you at once. It is tough to get your bearings here.
Oh, I plan on spending a while in here while they're dealing with the church.
That's fair.
I'm like, I don't have to deal with the church. I'm gonna do my thing.
Valid.
I promised Yukinobu I'd find her, and I'm going to.
All right. So then let's say you'll be doing this and searching while they're handling that, and then head back to them to like meet up afterwards.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. Like I'll spend a while doing this, and then while they deal with the church.
Yeah. Minase, Rex, you two see Honda jump off and dart away. Oh,
I really wish you could tell us where he's going. Please leave.
Yeah, just hey, I'm doing this. Just wouldn't care. Just warning.
Honda does Honda things. He always does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a fox boy.
I'll give you some hints after we're done. Things to pick up on.
No, you're fine. Me and you can deal with that in between sessions.
Yeah.
He's a fox boy.
In the case of Saalfield, as you draw close, you come out of the forest and come up to a huge hill, whereupon you head to the right. Welcome to the city of Saalfield.
Wow.
Neat.
It's huge.
Yeah, you're right here.
Saalfield's one of the bigger places this time. Like Frankfurt got bigger later.
Not to mention, this is where the Grail War is supposed to be.
True.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
So, you are all on this road up here. As you come into town, you can see a very heavily wooded area on your right with what appears to be a large estate on it. On your left, you can see what appears to be an old steeple rising above the treetops.
Be a church.
Mm-hmm. I assume that's where we have to go then.
So, Ryder, I assume that you would be heading towards the church nearby that you're seeing now, per the instructions. As I really should get a carriage token just so that you guys can see where you actually
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
That would be helpful.
I mean,
You know what?
can we just use Ryder?
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Ryder. Put
For
your token
now,
down.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, we should also get a carriage icon.
Yeah.
Embiggen. No, I'm kidding.
Embiggening.
Bigger.
All upon the power of embiggening.
No, the bigger one.
As
I mean,
you...
I could self-embiggen, but no.
Don't worry about it. As you ride through town, things look relatively peaceful here. Doesn't look like there's anything particularly strange going on. It's a little foggy, actually. Probably because of how warm it is and how much like snow is still around. There's a good amount of sludge build up on the edges of the road. Ice and snow melting off. If you didn't know any better, you'd say this was spring.
It's a song of ice and fire. No.
Oh,
Cease and
So it's
Fucking-
cover finishing. Got it.
desist. Go ahead and bring yourself over here. Hawk yourselves. You win.
There we go.
So, as you pull up to the church, you come to the bottom of a set of stairs. Looks like a stairway to get up to the estate itself.
It's a stairway to heaven.
Heavens of the
Oh god, no,
law!
we're gonna be here for 10 minutes.
Tune in for whenever we do JoJo.
Hey yo. Hopefully this is the right one.
Oh god, shit, this
I mean,
got
it's
really
called
scary for
anxiety,
a
so.
second.
Yeah!
It's called anxiety for a reason.
Fucking church. Also, we have bad little church technically.
Don't worry about
Terms
I'm
with the
sure
church.
I'm sure that nothing bad will happen.
Yeah, technically, we're not on bad terms with the church at all. Or parts
This
of
shit
some
fucking
parts of the church.
spooky.
That depends on if the main people from Claire's people didn't blah blah.
I mean, it depends. I mean, yeah, it depends on Claire, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
Sister Claire, not me, Claire.
No, you.
We know what we say.
Snitches get stitches, Claire. You know how this works.
By when we get there, I'm just gonna cast this on myself at second level. Actually, at third level on me and Minase.
Thank you for trying. I'm assuming this is the charisma one.
Yeah.
This cunning. Yes. Boost. Give advantage to the person who has an 8 charisma.
Yep.
Thank you.
No,
2d6 temporary hit points.
I'm doing current one.
Oh, okay.
Constitution does not seem like likely.
It's only one of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
There's 6 different ones you can do, but you only pick one.
I'm at least confident they're not gonna fire us. Maybe.
Hopefully.
So,
I am a demon walking into a church. I'm a yokai, so it's not it's not something a Christian would consider a demon in the traditional sense. But like, I mean, I'm a yokai, not fiend, so maybe not. But
We'll see.
Yokai.
You see how the last continue.
oh no, I do count. Okay, I do count. No, I count as fiend, just with the subtype yokai. Anyway,
Don't worry about it. So
First
as
flames.
the group walks up the steps, they follow the signs or the posts leading to the building itself. they find an estate that looks to be in a bit of a wreck. Looks like recently they had a fire. The buildings are scorched and burnt. There's a massive hole in the roof. It looks like it's still lucky to be standing there.
Sounds like somebody summoned with Durnwin here.
Yeah. Wonder who that could have been.
Man.
As you come up to the door, it is burnt and not quite ajar, but definitely off. Give me 1 second while I...
Oh yeah, it's a door. It's not a jar.
Boo.
I will find you. There it is. Alright, so go ahead and put your tokens here. Oh, wait. There we go.
Okay. Is this a situation where I would need to be embiggened?
No, don't worry about it. You'll be fine.
We'll find
Now
out.
I'm worried. Now I'm worried about it.
Who's gonna open the door?
I'm
Probably not the demon girl.
Rex.
Alright.
I mean, it makes sense for Rex to open the door because you open the door, get on the floor, and everybody do the dinosaur.
And then Minase becomes a dinosaur.
As you walk in,
Dinosaur.
Scary monsters!
as you walk in, the inside is very badly damaged. There are burn marks and curtains everywhere. It looks like it's undergoing repairs right now. At the end of the area, not sure what the main area of the church is called. The aisles? Let's say that. At the end of the aisles, there is a pair of figures wearing cloaks and hoods sitting over here. Over here, you can see an old man you would recognize to be Veil. And on the stage is a young man or woman, you're not really sure. They have blonde hair, they're wearing a white outfit with a high collar, and they are reading from a book.
Young man, there's no need to feel down.
Glory be to the
Take
Father,
yourself up.
and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. As it was in the beginning, it is now, and ever shall be, a world without end. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Rex will walk in and begin approaching the play area.
Minase just kind of cautiously stays to one side a little bit.
Excellent. You're here.
Greensvale.
Rex. I assume that these two lost lands are the final masters needed for your war? Yes. I would not exactly refer to them as lands.
They're looking to be perfectly slaughtered.
All are lambs in the eyes of the Lord Veil.
Am I still kind of general uncomfortableness while in the church that we did before while I was still tiefling?
Yeah, you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable, especially around him or her.
Them.
Yeah, just them.
Them.
Yeah. Yeah, but like less so than Aveen normally would, just because not this culture. Yeah, just kind of cautiously, just still kind of like Ryder would see one of Manase's hands just kind of generally just shaking a little bit.
Please, come forward. You have nothing to fear here, child.
Uh-huh.
Why is he predating? No.
A man has to.
As a matter of fact.
Just kind of stays near the window.
I see your summonings went without a hitch. This is good. You two are the last members here. Effectively now. Give me a second, I need to kick my cat off the desk. Stop chewing the cords.
It's a weird message from God.
And the Lord said, may you stop chewing my goddamn cords. Amen.
Cords.
The Lord said, Slinky, get off the desk. I'm working here.
The two hooded figures and get up and stand to either side of the stage. As one walks past you, Rex, why don't you make me a perception check?
Oh boy, okay.
That's always something you don't want to hear.
Man, she was my weakest stat.
11?
Anyways.
If only Honda was here with her 26.
Yeah, you're gone. Silence.
Yeah, but you left.
You get a weird sense of deja vu.
Deja vu how? Like, I met this person before or something? Or I felt
You've
like I
seen
felt
someone
before?
wear that style of clothing before.
What's the style of clothing?
Hood covering their face, trailing down their back.
Did Claire have a hood before?
Sister Claire? She wore a veil.
Okay, then no.
In Umbral Veil, sorry.
Similar style, actually.
The other one weren't doing that, right?
No, actually, it looks to be in a similar style to Sister Claire.
Fair enough.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am one of the cardinals of the esteemed Pope, Avalon Emmanuelite, at your service.
Okay. I am Rex Udime from the Udime family. A pleasure to meet you. Can I roll history to know, well, a cardinal, if I know anything about it?
Roll.
Something I'm more confident in.
Yes. Culture. But just over from the.
Never mind, nope.
You know it's a high up position, but you're not sure what.
And over from the window, Minase just. Again, like I said, not rolling because she wouldn't know shit. Just Minase Shizuka.
And do tell exactly what are the servants you have summoned.
This here is Berserker.
Ryder.
We'll give a little curtsy.
Wonderful.
And this is Ryder.
I feel like that's cheating.
Let's move on from the ceremonies, Emmanuelite. Here are the extent of the rules that you need to know. Obviously, you cannot expose humanity to the world of magecraft. We've already had a few people breaking that rule, and they will be dealt with shortly.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
If you
Isn't
can...
doing this in a time full of... Minase just pipes up. Isn't doing this in a time full of people already risking that way too much already?
On the contrary, no. By taking such a wide area, it actually reduces the risk of being seen. Not many people go into the forest at night as it is.
Just general look of nonplussed.
There are many locations in the town one can slip away unnoticed. So long as you leave behind nothing concrete, your Mages Association should be satisfied. We are here, he gestures towards the two cloaked figures, as representatives of the Holy Church, to ensure that this grail you speak of is nothing more than just hyperbole, and that one would not dare use a holiest of artifacts for something as trivial as a brief resurrection. Of course. With that in mind, we had originally asked that only one representative be sent. These two are on probation after a series of mishaps happened under their watch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does that mean who I think it means?
That is exactly who we think they are.
I look towards the ones on probation.
Yes. They were set to guard an artifact until my arrival, and he gestures to the church itself. As you can see, we're still remodeling.
Oh, this is the church.
Wonder what happened to cause this place to be still damaged.
There was a mirror thing right over here, and no.
I thank you for your concern, but this is a matter of the church, not necessarily your problem.
Of course. Just curious is all.
In any case, the both of you should have your command seals intact fully.
Next for nod.
Good. What you need to remember above all else, the second you lose that last command seal, you lose your authority as a master, and should promptly vacate the valley as quickly as possible.
Of course, no point in me in the war if not able to participate.
So that she acknowledges it was said, but doesn't actually say anything.
Should you two feel as if you are unsafe or otherwise unable to continue to fight, you may seek refuge from the church. However, you may be better suited going to our secondary chapel. It's further down to the south of the town.
Good to know.
Do you have any questions?
What are those?
Is the church only here to make sure that the Holy Grail is not used for resurrection?
Our main interest is the reacquisition of the holiest of artifacts. What the hell was that?
I thought you heard me. I said, what are those?
No, you did not come through.
I heard you, but that
did not
happened.
come through.
I heard you, but that took a second to pop up on my screen that you actually moved, so I was just like, what the hell?
Yeah, all I saw was you move, turn sideways, turn backwards, go back.
Yeah.
Which now makes sense with the one of those.
Okay.
The two figures walk down the center aisle, heading towards the door. As they walk past, Rex, if you want to do one more perception check.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna use my glasses opponent. I'm probably not getting in a fight today. I actually don't know what the hell is happening. Perception.
Are these perception checks based on how close we are to these people, or are these Rex specific?
How close you are?
Fuck's sake, why? 11.
Okay, because I'm right behind him, so I should be rolling 2. Yes.
I don't think you know them.
If you want to roll perception, by all means.
Yeah. Can I take a disadvantage for distance?
Yep. You would catch a flash of silver hair beneath one of their hoods, and similar light pink hair underneath the other. Minase can't see shit.
Yep.
Silver and pink hair. What were Claire's and Wart's hair?
Silver and pink.
Good to know. He's not gonna say anything about that.
They head out the door. And of course, if anybody is found to be in violation of those rules, while we ultimately are here as observers, we will not hesitate to punish anyone who steps out of line.
Of course, I don't plan on breaking any rules in this war.
Unless you're a member of the church, secretly pulling the strings behind everything. No.
Excellent. In which case, let us commence it. Hold on. He pulls a piece of paper out of his... Veil pulls a piece of paper out of his pocket, pulls out a pair of glasses and puts them on his nose.
Oh, Molly has written some dumb shit.
The Umbral Veil Holy Grail War.
Umbral Veil Holy Grail. Clever poetry.
Avalon rolls his eyes. More of that nonsense from that seer friend of yours. You call it nonsense, but it's the future. It was going to happen one way or the other, and I see no reason to oppose it. It hasn't harmed anyone. Rex, roll me perception real quick.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. Please don't give me a 9.
9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Wait, I shouldn't say that because we're in Germany.
Oh, Jesus.
Nat 20, let's go.
Right? No, I don't. Okay, here we go. No.
Not 9.
It's really the opposite.
You can't really read his expression, but he makes...
rolled upside down.
It was 9.
You can't really read his expression, but he does make a face when he says that.
I'm going to assume it only has something.
Oh, sorry, the dice was upside down. Let me fix that.
In any case, your formalities are out of the way. Go forth. You will not be harassed by any servants tonight. There are, with the exception of your initial registration as a master, the servants are not allowed in the here in the church in general.
Right.
We even have a bounded field in order to prevent them from coming in.
Understood.
Basically, as soon as they say that the formalities are over, Minase just starts slowly making her way towards the front door again.
Alright. You go outside.
She's not trying to, like, actively storm out, but she's like, just, okay, I don't need to be here anymore.
I need to get out of here. I need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, just kind of polite, okay, I've been here as long as I have to be, if you'll excuse me.
Now just calm down, everything's gonna be alright. Slap.
As you walk outside, the two hooded figures are standing on either side of the door.
Yeah. Can I get a perception check?
Yep.
Noticing this time?
Go
Normal.
ahead. Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna spend my inspiration on this. 13?
13 standing right up on them. You can't really see anything under their cloaks.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was a couple of bad rolls, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just
My rolls were
terrible.
bad. Like, yeah.
Wait, does that include the... Oh, never mind.
As you walk by, though, one of them will turn to you. Jay, stop rolling. You're still in the church.
Ah,
Yeah, this is outside.
Rolling.
I see.
Yeah, Minase went out and they're at the door, basically.
But then why did Rex roll?
That wasn't that one.
That was a different one.
You dingus.
Ah.
Dingus.
I think those who were inside the building, and then they weren't.
Yeah,
Yes.
they left. And now Minase is walking out the front door, and they are standing on either side.
Jay never told you she was a rolling Catholic. Eh.
That was blasphemy, and I'm now going to kill you, Ryder. Omae wa mo shunderu.
Nani?
Fucking beam.
Blasphemy!
Get the cross. No, bigger. Bigger.
Well, Minase, looks like you got a re-roll for servant. No.
Maybe I'll not roll the 3-level dip.
Well, I didn't anticipate this being how we reunited, huh?
She pauses for a moment, looks over, and then meets him in the eyes. Nice to see you too, Rock.
So I
How
see you
you
got
holding
involved.
up?
Well,
Go on.
as you can see, we are currently on probation.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Which means I'm guessing this is... She kind of turns her head.
This is what?
No, she kind of turns her head to look Sister Claire in the eyes.
Sister Claire will lift up her hood slightly. It is nice to see you again.
You don't have to lie to me, but nice to see you as well.
They really are the Biggs and Wedge of this, aren't they?
A little.
Try not to be too rough on her.
We've all been through a lot, I get it.
Yeah, especially us. He leans up against the wall.
I mean, do tell.
Oh,
That's
let me tell you
time
about
in
it.
that building better.
So about a month ago now, or a couple months ago, we were supposed, after we got out of the lock, we ended up sitting next to Dernwin. Obviously no Father Lamoncorpse. Hold on. He looks back and forth to make sure nobody else is around. You never know when the Manulite could be listening. That guy gives me the creeps. Or girl. I'm still not sure. Anyways. So, we got out of the lock. Wait, hold on. Before I start, what happened to you afterwards? We couldn't find you.
The drills.
Oh,
From.
that one lady you told me about, the arm ripper.
That's the one. Yeah.
This entire conversation, Claire is just staring at Ryder. Like, staring up at him.
Alright, introductions. Rourke, Sister Claire. This is Ryder. Ryder, Rourke, Sister Claire. They... I guess allies at this point, after our little excursion into the lock.
Actually, it's Father Rourke now. I got a promotion.
Okay.
Well,
Congratulations.
I had a promotion, should be the operative term.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks. But basically, we took Dernwin into custody, sat around on it waiting for him to get here from Rome. Lo and behold, next thing we know, the church is being invaded in the middle of the night by a party of what can only be described as circus freaks, who then set the church on fire the night he was supposed to arrive. And then after that, we had to deal with this chick with red hair. Who the fuck is that? Where did he go? What just happened? No, not again! We only just fixed this door!
Dramatic flashbacks.
But then we dealt with this chick with red hair who somehow managed to convince the Emmanuelite that this all was a good idea, and our punishment is serving as his attendants while he serves as overseer.
Oh.
Sounds like Malia.
I think I didn't really catch her name. In all fairness, we weren't really part of the conversation. We mostly just stood there. If I ever get my hands on whoever set that fire, I'm going to shoot them. Bill would also give a bow, as would Emmanuelite. Coxgun. Where you at? He may seem calm right now, but that guy in there is a real neat freak. Had us cleaning the estate with our weapons. He specifically said to use our weapons so that we could learn to use them for something more constructive. Rex, as you and Berserker head out, once you get out, you would see Rourke and Sister Claire with their hoods down.
Long time no see. Rourke, Claire.
Rex, it's good to see you. Claire steps back.
Mm-hmm. Heard you're on probation.
Yeah, it's a long story. I just told it to Minase. I'll have her. She'll tell you later.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're doing at least all right, Rourke.
Well, that depends on how you look at it. Either way, it looks like you two got drawn up into this craziness.
We have. Yeah, I don't regret it.
If I could, I would be in more active help to you, but we're supposed to be neutral parties here. And if the boss ever found out that we gave you guys information, odds are good that we'd be dealing with a lot more than just watchguard duty.
You're on probation. Better not test that out at all.
If nothing else, I'm just glad that he didn't realize what Minase was. He's of a similar mind to Father Lamond.
Why do you think I stood in the corner and kept my mask on?
That's you in the corner.
That's me in the spot. Right, anyway. Losing my religion.
Oh my god.
More Bandstorm needs to be introduced to. RAM.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, was Ario Speedwagon on that list?
I have not showed him Speedwagon yet, no.
Shame.
I know. Flog me.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Shame, shame, shame.
In any case, it was nice to see you guys again. Hopefully next time
Same here.
it'll be under more pleasant circumstances.
Let's hope.
Hopefully.
He's going to put his hood back up and head back inside.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, if you had something to say to him before he popped out, go
No,
ahead.
I think it's more to Claire.
Oh?
I assume I know she took a step away the more I got out, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it's more when she's walking back in, he'll just simply say, You don't like me? It's fine, it's understandable. Do your best. What I see, what was living your life right now. Don't waste it. Before he leaves.
She looks back at you and her face is a mask.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't say anything as she walks back into the building.
Mm-hmm. After that, Rex will simply just walk off.
Need to not have to be able to get away from the church building.
Mm-hmm.
And when she does get out of range of it, her body posture just relaxes, just... Ugh.
Well, after hearing that, I'm glad everything went well.
We had a Rex Zerker for a second there. Rexker.
That was a lot.
It
Yep.
sure was.
As you head out of the church, you head back down the path, down the stairs to your carriage, and you see a firework go off high above the church, a bright red that stays for a few moments before popping out.
Bright enough to be seen for miles around, you could say.
Yeah.
And with
Yeah.
that being done, we
War
have
were
a
declared.
Game started.
the second that firework fizzles out, you hear the mind goblins coming for you.
Oh my god.
Oh no, not the mind goblins. The only person that can save us is Bophides. The great Greek hero, Bophides.
Mm-hmm. But that's an Odyssey. Hold on.
That's me.
Similar to Achilles, his mom. I'm sorry, I can't finish the joke.
God. So, I think that's where I think that's where we should end it off. Actually, wow, just a little under 2 hours.
Yeah, wait. I thought we were supposed to be looking for a base.
I was thinking about that, but I think that would be better. What?
As well, so. But...
You're cutting out real bad, ERA.
Oh, weird. Basically, I was saying what you were about to say, so. Am I still cutting out?
No, you're good.
No, you're better now.
Yeah, because like I thought it would be better to do it during the war itself, so that way, or like once we actually start the war campaign proper, considering like effectively the war has started.
Gotcha.
And it just gives you guys a nice first arc.
Yep.
Yeah?
You have a day to find a base before someone starts attacking us.
Yeah. Get to it, boyo.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been a lot worse. Just off of the distance, you hear.
Mm-hmm. God. Where are we sell? God, where the hell are we gonna sell base?
With that in mind, that was an interesting journey. One of the things that could have happened was you guys could have run into Lancer.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll take War 2, probably Archer.
Somebody.
Oh, maybe actually could be Caster, knowing because writers.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah,
In any case, thank you to everybody who came out for our WarMarch campaign.
Woo!
We will see y'all next time on Digimon.
Terrible
Next
monsters.
No monsters.
Yeah. Yeah, next week we return to Digimon Ancient Crests.
Yeah. Looking forward to that trauma train.
Woo!
I think we were in the middle of a fight last time.
something. I don't remember.
I think the last thing that happened was that I got captured.
We were right about to fight Dark Nightmon.
Right, yes.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
Skull Nightmon, not Dark Nightmon. Skull Nightmon.
Mm.
We'll see you all next time.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Later.